Vandalism sparking anger and frustration from one end of our area to the other. Bands of criminals, many of them juveniles, who seem to strike any neighborhood at any time.
Tonight, Elliot Davis takes a look at the battle in St. Louis County to curb these crimes. That's tonight. You paid for it.
It's a nightmare for people all over St. Louis County as they walk out of their homes or business or place of entertainment only to see this, their vehicle windows smashed, items stolen from their cars. This St. Louis County resident did not want to be identified. Her cars have been vandalized several times, even at her own apartment complex.
People have smashed my both my cars, smashed my windows. They have rifled through my cars and slashed my tires.
What's your feeling?
It makes me angry that we work hard for our stuff and people break it.
Do you feel that enough is being done to deter people from doing this?
No, not at all. The police told me that it's mainly juveniles and that they can't do anything.
St. Louis County Police list the attacks on vehicles under several categories: destruction of property, larceny, and tampering with auto. There were a total of 2,236 such cases up to this time last year. This year, that jumped to 2,370. Here's St. Louis County Police Chief Kenneth Gregory.
What more can officials and law enforcement do to deter this behavior, this criminal behavior?
Well, one of the biggest things that we're dealing with now, Elliot, is the fact that we're locking up a lot of juveniles, okay? A lot of juveniles involved in these type break-ins, and a lot of times these juveniles are being released back to their parents with the fact that they have broken into cars. They've made larcenies from these vehicles, and the most that's done to them is they're written up at family courts and released back to their parents with the opportunity of going back out there and doing the same. We see a lot of that.
St. Louis County Police arrested 61 juveniles last year and 70 this year. That doesn't include all the juveniles arrested in the municipalities. I talked to St. Louis County prosecuting attorney Wesley Bell, who says more criminals are using kids.
These rings are targeting younger people because they know these younger people won't be held accountable.
So what you're saying is the juvenile courts have really been too soft on the juveniles who are vandalizing these cars.
You're looking for a headline. One option to consider would be bringing either the juvenile prosecutors in with the adult prosecutors in the sense of being under the same umbrella so that we can address these issues holistically. That is one option. Well, actually, the judges could make that call here in St. Louis County.
St. Louis County Councilman Tim Fitz got a law passed to make it a crime for unauthorized people to test successive car doors to see if the vehicle opens. He says the state legislature didn't do the area any favors.
And remember, 2 years ago, the legislature changed it. Used to be when you were 17, you were an adult. Now when you're 17, you're a juvenile. So a lot of those cases are now being handled in the family court as opposed to the adult court.
Would you say then that the judges and the juvenile courts are the weak link in the chain of getting something done about these crimes?
I'm saying that they do the best that they can. I don't want to, categorize them in any kind of way, but they do what they're required to do.
The chief says one of the reasons for so many break-ins are suspects looking for guns. And he says if citizens stop leaving so many guns in their cars, this type of activity may subside over time. Of course, I'll keep track of this deal. After all, you paid for it.